Hello, Cancers. I was just shuffling. You're my last reading of the day. And these fell out, so I'm going to save those to the side for you. Man, Cancers, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've done any signs. But I hope you guys are doing well. And I hope that it resonates with you guys. Please remember this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every single Cancer out there. Trust me, you'll know if it resonates with you. And even if a little bit of it resonates with you and you're not really resonating with other things, whatever it does resonate with you, please focus on that in your life right now. Jeez, I always bitch and complain because cards fall on the floor. But those, I always say the cards that fall on the floor are the most important. So I can't complain that much. Wow, you guys kind of have the same energy going on. A Scorpio does. A little bit of Scorpio here. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with a Scorpio, Cancers, because goddamn, that would be an interesting mix, wouldn't it? 2 water signs. Woo! I'm just saying they got a couple of these cards. I'm like, interesting. Knight of Pumpkins. Beautiful. You're moving forward with, I feel like Cancers, you're moving forward with a sense of self-worth. Like whatever's going on in your life right now, you're like, I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. But it's not arrogance. It's legit. Like, I love the Knight of Pentacles. He's actually my favorite knight because he just is very secure in who he is. And as he's moving forward on his horse, or as you guys are moving forward on your horse, you know that whatever it is here in your life that's ahead of you, you are legit, you're real, you know, you're not being fake, or, you know what I mean? Because you have this sense of self-worth. I feel like something happened to where maybe a little bit of self-worth got kick-started in you somewhere here and there, and you're like, I know who the fuck I am. I know what I bring to the table, and you're just moving forward in a very secure energy. But like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know you do, Cancers. So what's interesting is the 5 of Cups, the Tower, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're having a really strong energy like Scorpios right now, because there's some regrets here. Some regrets of something that did not work out. Let me see here. I got to know what's going on before I say anything. Okay, I do see a soulmate energy, but and I see the Lovers. Okay. Cancers. Like I said, it's not going to resonate for everybody. I'm just reading it as I see it. I feel like there is somebody you're missing. Just being honest. There's somebody you're missing. I don't know if you kicked them to the curb. They kicked you to the curb. There was some kind of rejection. Maybe one of you guys moved out. I don't know. But something took a shit here. Because it wasn't stable. And it happens to all of us, right? But I feel like you want a new beginning in love with this person. Like you want a new start. Or you want to try to set it on fire again. Or whatever. Because I see the World, the 2 of Pentacles, the 5 too. Like, yeah, I feel like you're indecisive of like wanting to start a new cycle, but at the same time, maybe there's a lot of fighting going on, or maybe there's a lot of conflict going on, because you're showing me a little bit of an indecisiveness, but okay. I might take back what I said. I mean, I see the 7 of Cups. So, I mean, this could be you fantasizing about somebody, daydreaming about somebody. Maybe this is you focused or fantasizing on, you know, materialistic. Like the 7 of Cups to me is like somebody who's fantasizing and daydreaming about stuff and having lots of options in front of them. Or maybe you're just fantasizing about a lot of things that you want in your future, but you're not really taking any action on them because you don't really know what the fuck you want. Or like maybe you're on emotional overload when it comes to this situation, because you do have the 3 of Swords right next to it. So there's a lot of heartbreak here. You got 2 3s and the 7. So I kind of feel like in this whole reading, you're very indecisive about it. Like if you want to go back to this person or you don't. This is all your energy. I'm not seeing them at all. Now, I saw some stuff in here. I might go there if you want me to. But what I was saying was, because I'm seeing this, I don't know if you're waiting for them or if you're making future plans, or you're moving forward. I mean, this is the waiting card, but it's more of like planning ahead, like taking time to plan, or maybe you're waiting for ships to come in, maybe you're waiting for things to happen. I don't know here. It is. Let's focus on this real quick, because this is making more sense to me than those three cards, even though those three cards were the first ones out. Maybe that's past. Maybe that's some past energy, because they did come out first, and I didn't think about that. I feel like either there's somebody here that you have regrets about, something that just didn't work out between you and them, and you want to start a new cycle with them, or this situation between you and them has taught you a new sense of self-love. Because you know how you meet some people, and I looked in here. This is someone that's pretty important to you. Soulmate, possibly. Pretty much, I think. I see you wanting reconciliation. I see you like having that love connection for this person, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just one of those things for you guys, Cancers, where you learned from this situation, and it's helped you with a new sense of self-love, because you are moving forward with self-worth. That's what I'm saying here. I feel like this is a huge learning lesson for you. I'm not saying you don't want to maybe relight this flame. I don't know. But I do feel like you're conflicted about it. I feel like you're conflicted about starting a new cycle, possibly. I see you wanting a new cycle, but then I see the Two of Pumpkins and the Five, and that's a lot of indecision and conflict. So I don't know if it's like you kind of like, well, should I wait around, or do I want this, or am I ready to move ahead in life? You know what I mean? So maybe that's where you're at right now. I'm sorry. I'm not a miracle worker here, okay? Trust me, reading cards is not that easy. It's interesting to me when I see other card readers on YouTube. I've only been reading for 2 years. I'm sure these people have been reading for years, but I was like, not readings aren't usually that easy, especially when we're dealing with human beings here. Yeah, I do see you waiting. I see you waiting for communication. You're transforming, you're releasing a lot of things. I feel like whatever connection this was to you, whatever these regrets were, or this loss was, or this tower moment was, it's really opened you up a lot, because the transformation card's here. I feel like maybe you're taking time, you're waiting, you're listening to your intuition. Maybe you do want to reconcile, or at least say, hey, let's end things on a good note, or make amends, or say, hey, I'm sorry on my part. Because that's really important. A lot of people break up after claiming to be in love, right, Cancers, and then they like, I fucking hate you, or I don't want to talk to you again. No. If you really loved that person, you're going to be like, hey, I'm sorry for the shit on my end, and I hope you the best, and really mean it. You know what I mean? Because that's somebody who's absolutely matured. So I don't know. I feel like you're kind of torn here from what I'm seeing of like, yeah, I feel like you're waiting. I feel like you're waiting. I don't know if you're waiting on them, or you're waiting to make up your mind about them. There's a lot of waiting cards in here. Yeah, you're showing me a lot of stress. I feel like you're waiting for this person. I feel like you want to go for, I would feel like you want to go to them with all your love and your emotions, but you're not. You're chill right now. Like, hey, let's meet up. Let's go have fun. Let's go dancing, or let's go do this, or let's go do that. You know what? Let's go do karaoke. It's almost like that vibe. Like, as I see you wanting to revive it here with them, but you're very stressed about it. So I don't know. I mean, this is probably one of the most indecisive. Well, I wouldn't say indecisive. Maybe you have the Ten of Wands as well, with the Fool and the Six. Why do I feel like you need to release something? Why do I feel like you need to release a burden before you take a risk and go after this person again? I don't know. I don't know if you need to release some old lover or what. There's a lot going on here, Cancers. So whatever resonates with you, just take that. I just kind of feel like you're in this place of conflict, indecision, waiting. Do I do this? Do I don't do this? Should I wait? But you've learned a lot from this. I feel like there's two different issues here. I feel like there's two different situations here for most of you. I feel like there's an old situation that you haven't released fully yet, or you're in the process of. And I feel like there's somebody else here that it's like that you kind of want to come back around or see if you can work it out or something like that. I feel like you want to make reconciliation with both situations, because I don't feel like you want any karma, you know? I don't know, Cancers. If this resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But this is the reading. This is the reading I have for you guys. I feel like you're going to make, ultimately, I feel like you know what you're doing. Just coming out of the gate as the Knight of Pentacles, you know your self-worth. So I feel like you're going to go towards whatever you feel is the best decision for you, regardless. But I feel like whatever this huge burden was or is, taught you a lot. It's really helped you regain some self-love, some self-worth.